In under 10 minutes, I'm going to show you how to do your product research and find high demand, low competition products on Amazon Australia. This is going to set you up as a starting point to help you do your product research, and from here you can expand and find those winning ideas. Hey guys, I'm Chris Steff, and if you're new to my channel, it's all about Amazon Australia and how you can be the best seller in 2026 and beyond. Today, I'm using AMZ Scout's tool to go onto amazon.com.au and actually look for products in the early phases of product research. So within 10 minutes, I'm gonna show you some great ideas that you can look at, and then you can use this sort of strategy to look for your first products. All right guys, let's get into this video where I'm gonna show you in live time how to use the tool. All right, so we're in amazon.com.au, and this is where the tool for AMZ Scout really, excels. So this is the tool I've downloaded. It's the Chrome extension. You add this to your browser and it's gonna show up on amazon.com.au when you open it up. So the AI Amazon Product Research Tool, Amazon Scout Pro AI extension, you download this once you've paid for their subscription. If you want to learn about the subscription, there's more details in the description of my YouTube video below. But you download it, you add it all on here, and then bam, you're in here. Everything you do is now a click of a button and you can see all the information you need. So like I said, in under 10 minutes, I'm going to show you how to do some product research. So let's hit start. So here we are in ChatGPT. I actually already searched quickly before. Give me 20 products idea commonly sold in the golf niche. So there's a heap of different core golf equipment, golf accessories, golf tech gadgets, training and practice products, golf lifestyle novelties. Now, I lead towards thinking about training and practice products because they're the things you can have at home. They're the sort of Amazon products that are going to do well. So I'm going to start with this group trainer. I'm going to copy this over. Like I said, let AI, it could be Claude, ChatGPT, use AI to help you find keywords, help you find product ideas to then do your research on. I'm going to copy that over. I'm going to search grip trainer. I'm going to be more specific because it's a golf grip trainer. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to hit this up here. And this is going to give us all the details we need to know. Now, inside this, I'm going to move this over here for you so you can see a little bit better. Inside this, you have your product name, your brand name, your category, your score for reselling, rank, parent ASIN, revenue, estimated sales, paid sales share, price, FBA fees, profit potential, availability, reviews, number of seller, where it's ranked as the sellers, net margin, a lot of information. But when you're looking product research, we want to keep this simple. We're trying to come up with product ideas that you could then maybe look into more detail and more depth with. So we're looking at two things. We're mainly looking at revenue and we're looking at competition. So for revenue in Australia, we want to make sure that the top sellers are making over $10,000. So I want the top 5 sellers to be making over $10,000 at a bare minimum to even consider looking at this product idea. And why I say that is because Amazon Australia is growing very fast. So the top sellers making over $10,000 right now, you could come in right now and you could become a top seller and making $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month. That 6 months from now could be 7, 8, 9, 10,000. That another year from now could be 10, 20, 30,000 as it grows, because it's growing so fast and we've seen these small little niches really pop. So what we're going to do is we're always going to come in here and we're going to hit revenue, and then we're going to do revenue highest to lowest. So what we can see here is the top seller is doing $4,000. Which is, that's already a good start. But coming down here, the next product is not actually a golf swing. So we're going to hit the X there, gets rid of it. Next one, yep, it's actually the same brand, doing 1,000, so it's slightly different. This one is a bundle. What's really good about this tool is, you can click on it and it's going to open up and you're going to actually see what it is. So this is a golf training bundle. What has it got in it? This is really important why you actually click on these, because this actually doesn't have what we were looking at. We were looking at a grip. This is a golf training bundle. It doesn't actually have the product. So we're going to actually close that one as well. So the top seller is actually doing $2,000. The next one is doing $2,000. It's the same product. So, this is just a variation. After that, we have a different brand. I can see this one is doing 1,000. So if I just add up the top 5 sellers here, so these ones here are all the same. So I'm only going to do this as 2,000, 3,500, 4,000. That's not the right product. We're going to hit that there. That's not the right product. This one is not the right product. This one is 4,000. So 5,000. So instantly, Product doesn't work. It doesn't hit $10,000. So I'm ruling this out. We're going to go back to the drawing board. Let's start the next one. So we're going to close this down. This is how quickly you can run through product ideas. I'm not going to sell a product that's not going to make money. If the top 5 aren't doing $10,000, I can't make any money on this product, because I know if the top 5 are doing $10,000, I can most likely come in straight away and earn $5,000 with a better product if the competition is low, that is. So in my mind, I need to make a minimum of $5,000. Otherwise, what a waste of time. I don't want to waste my time on a product that's not has enough demand and has enough money to be made. What's the next one? Golf gift sets, home driving kit. I did actually like the practice mat, so let's go look up to that one, because I looked at the one before. Golf, practice mat. I've looked into these products before, and I know that they've done okay. So let's see what they're doing at the moment. Once again, we're going to hit this, and we're going to make sure that it goes to revenue, and we're going to have a look to see as this loads up. Really good about this tool. Loads very fast. Very impressed how quickly it loads the data. Revenue now. So this one is a practice mat. This one is the same one, so we're not going to count the revenue twice. Really be careful when you're kind of working out, you're doing your product analysis, that you don't count the same products twice. So this is just a variation, or it's just showing it up twice. So we're just going to go off the one. So $6,000 the top seller. Next one is doing $4,000. That's $10,000 already. This product is already okay, and we can make enough money. Next one is doing $2,000, $3,000. So these two combined is doing another $5,000. We're at $15,000, and the last one, So the top 5 are doing about $17,000 combined. That to me is an opportunity right now. This is an opportunity on Amazon Australia. You can come in there if you did the competition analysis, which is very important. Right now, we're looking at product ideas. I'm not saying this is something you should sell straight away, but I should put this as your shortlist. So you have really good ideas here, because there's revenue, there's demand for this product, people are searching for this product, and people are buying this product on Amazon Australia. So within literally, we're only 5 or 6 minutes into this search, I've looked into 2 products. One was an X, straight away, no good. The other one, yes, I'd be moving this into my shortlist and then doing deeper dive to see if there's opportunity to come in and beat some of these sellers. Let's do one more product. I said under 10 minutes, I'm going to show you how to find products that still know a product. I'm not even going to use ChatGPT for the next one. I'm just going to make one up. I'm going to do some sort of kitchen product. What's a good kitchen product? My brother-in-law was talking about a product back in the day that was for like picking up meat with the claws. I'm going to look at something like maybe a burger squisher, or something like burger. What's it called? What would it be called? Like burger patty maker. Let's have a look at this. See what it comes up with here. This thing, smash burger press, burger press. I had this idea the other day, and I was like, let's look into this, see if it's making any money. Once again, I'm just showing you guys how quickly you can do your first product research using AMZ's tool. And basically, look at this. Cool idea. Like, how do you squish your burgers? You probably just use an egg flipper. This, bam, bam, bam. Very good for barbecue. Very good present. Very good present as well. I love products that are good gifting presents. Let's see if it's making any money. They give it a score as a weak niche, which is interesting. Let's have a look at the revenue and see what it's making. Now, we also try to sell products that are over a certain amount of money. We don't like to sell products really under $40. So let's have a look at see what this is doing and what the sort of price points are. Very interesting. Very interesting. So for a product that got a bad niche score, this actually, so the niche score is 6. So I don't always go by niche score. I just look seriously at revenue and how the product is performing. This Smash Burger one currently right now is doing 8,500 AUD on Amazon Australia. This simple product is doing 8,500 AUD. Next one, same thing. This is like a cast iron one. And then so the top sellers, you got 8,500, another 8,000. That's 15. That's $16,000, $23,000, $30,000, $37,000. This product, this simple kitchen product, is doing $37,000 in the top 5 sellers. Bam! This is an opportunity. There is money to be made here. You have to do your rest of your research. You got to do your competition analysis and everything else, but there is money to be made here. We are now coming up 8 minutes into me doing product research. Within 8 minutes, I found 2 products that are easily able to go through to the next steps where you do a deep dive. So hats off to AMZ Scout. This is a really good tool, and the information loads very fast. It gives you the breakdown. Like I said, we're looking at revenue. That gets us through the next stage. If the product is making revenue, we can move on. There is other steps to product research, but this is the groundwork. This is where you build the base. This is the foundation of selling a product, is doing the product research. If you want to learn more about how to use this tool specifically, Amazon Scout, the description is below. And if you want to learn more about the Conquer AMZ Academy, which is what I teach, this is my separate academy and separate to the tool itself. We teach you how to work your way through a specific strategy so you can actually launch winning products. We use tools like AMZ Scout to find this data, and it's so important that we use tools like this because not only does it save you time and money with your research, it also makes sure you are making data-driven decisions, and data-driven decisions are so important. So shout out to AMZ Scout for letting us use this tool and checking it out. This Chrome extension is great. I recommend going to check it out. But that's all I'm going to share today. 10 minutes on the dot, 2 product ideas, 2 out of 3. That's how quick it can be to start your product research. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the run through using the extension live on Amazon to look for product ideas. Now, if you want to learn more about AMZ Scout, make sure to look at the link in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, click that like button, click that subscribe, and make sure you watch all the other videos because you're going to gain more and more knowledge of how to become the best seller on Amazon Australia in 2026 and beyond. All right, guys, I'm Chris Steff, and I'll see you in the next one.